Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? It's Ryan Miller checking in with GST's Your Question, My Answer. Today we're on episode number 49 talking about yoga. Now let's get into the benefits and the positives of yoga. Okay, generally when you think about yoga, you think about people sitting around singing Kumbaya. They all have their high-end apparel on, their high-end yoga equipment, and it's very peaceful. It's not really the type of atmosphere that you picture a hardcore bodybuilder or someone that is just truly into kicking ass in the gym. You don't see them in that environment. But what you don't also realize is that even though yoga does not have the stereotypical attachment to hardcore bodybuilding and hardcore training, it actually has a ton of benefits that cross over into the gym. And that's true for the bodybuilder, for the power lifter, for the person that's into CrossFit. It's really true for anybody that wants to live a more pain-free and actually stress-free or lower stress life. So yoga is really a positive thing, and although you don't picture yourself doing it right now, more than likely, once you start it, it's something that could easily become a quick habit, and you can adopt yoga into your life. Now, for me, the reason that I adopted yoga into my life is because of my wife, Jess. She experienced the benefits of yoga before me, and she got me into it through a 30-day challenge. And I actually recommend this 30-day challenge to all my coaching clients because I've experienced the benefits of it, and it's something that I would have never thought of doing, but now I actually like doing it, and I experience the benefits of it on a daily basis. And this challenge, it's a 30-day challenge. It's free on YouTube, and it's called the Do You Yoga Challenge. And the teacher, her name is Erin. And so if you Google some of those terms, or if you YouTube search the Do You Yoga Challenge, and Do You Yoga is all one word, by the way. So if you Google search or YouTube search the Do You Yoga Challenge, you should be able to come up with it right away. And literally, these are short yoga sessions that I personally recommend doing right away in the morning. Just before you do anything else, wake up 15 to 20 minutes early, turn on your computer, hop in front of the screen, and just let Erin take you through that day's Do You Yoga Challenge. Now, this is a 30-day block, and really you could repeat this 30-day block endlessly, and that's basically what I do. But there are other options on the website, moving you to more advanced yoga poses, yoga sessions, and stuff like that. But to be honest, start with a 30-day challenge and go from there. Just expand at your own rate and at your own preference. Now, yoga is going to benefit you in the gym because usually when you feel pain in the gym, it's through poor form, and usually that's a result of some type of lack of flexibility or lack of mobility. Basically, your muscles are too tight for your body to be able to move through the proper range of motion and with the proper form to be doing an exercise right. And if you don't get that corrected and you continue to do it wrong, you continue to cement those poor movement patterns and those poor form habits into your nervous system, and your body will tighten up where it's not supposed to. It'll basically lock you into that poor motor or movement pattern, and from there it's a lot tougher to fix poor form that's been cemented in for years versus doing it right from the start, fixing it from a foundational standpoint, which is letting yourself be mobile and flexible enough to actually have a chance to do it right. And that is one of the main benefits of starting up yoga. It's going to loosen up your body parts, your joints, your muscles, tendons and ligaments, and it's really going to allow you to have the chance to actually do things right in the gym. Where otherwise, if you're too tight, you just don't have that chance. Things are achy, things are tight, things are sore, and lifting just is not as effective for one. And it's not as fun because it's painful in a way that it's not supposed to be painful. It's that bad kind of pain versus the good kind of muscle work pain. So from a training benefits standpoint, that is the prime benefit of yoga. Now, from a mental standpoint and a lowering stress type of standpoint, this is also super valuable. And whether you know it or not, Jess and I, we pride ourselves on this, and we strive really hard to live a simplified lifestyle. As few bills as possible, as few commitments that are time-sucking and unnecessary as possible. And we just strive to have this low-stress, simplified lifestyle that is a slower paced. It's not rush like everybody else seems to be these days. We're not part of that usual rat race. And for us, people notice that our lives run and flow differently than others around us, and they like to ask us about that. And that's something that you may not know about Jess and I, but lowering our stress is always a priority on our list. And so when you take those 15 to 20 minutes every single morning and you're calm, you're working through your yoga poses, it's nice and relaxed and slow paced and silent, you have that time where your brain is just de-stressing, your body is deloading, you're feeling better about something that you're doing right off the bat in the morning. And that's really one of the keys to being a happier person and just living a happier life, is lowering that stress and doing things that are good for you, doing things that make you feel better. And this morning habit, or afternoon or nightly, whenever it is best for you, for your schedule in your life. But this morning habit of a short yoga session is really going to allow you to decompress and de-stress and just get an activity in every day that makes you feel better. So from a training standpoint, there are benefits. From a mental, in your brain upstairs standpoint, there are definitely benefits as well. And if you can do this with your partner, there is that bond that forms, because when you work with somebody, when you do physical work with somebody, there is a different kind of bond that forms, and it's a strong bond. So as you can see, this is not your typical GST YQMA. We're not talking about hardcore training here, but we are talking about a supplementary activity that will actually allow you to train more hardcore and will allow you to just be happier in life, which leads to less stress, which leads to better recovery, lower cortisol levels. It's all good things, guys. So get your yoga on. What I recommend is that doyouyoga.com challenge. It's worked very well for me, and so that's the only reason why I recommend it to you. If you have any questions on finding that challenge, just let me know. You can email me at ryan@growthstimulustraining.com. Text me directly at 919-671-8585. Reach me on Facebook under Ryan Smith Miller. That's my full name. Or obviously YouTube comment as well. So thank you very much for watching. Have a great Monday afternoon. And as always, I appreciate those views.